Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Toronto Raptors understand this is only the beginning. A long road lies ahead. They start out the series on hostile ground as they square off against the Brooklyn Nets. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
It's time to kick off the postseason. Round 1, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And you can just feel the energy here tonight. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. And for the Nets, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the 3. You look at Brooklyn, they have home court advantage here, but this could be a tough series for them.
And you can see either team advancing from this series. A tough way to start out your postseason campaign for sure.
Now here's Barnes, 3 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Russell. The kick out to Johnson. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Barnes against Johnson. And here's Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. Barnes goes in. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Powerful finish. Jakob not taking any chances in tight.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Now here's Thomas, guarded by Dick. Now here's Thomas. Good work defensively by Dick. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Williams. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Dick. The 3 ball. Russell with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Williams misses. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Quickly. That one no good. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. Claxton up top. Covered by Pirtle. Here's Williams. Good work defensively by Dick.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Shakes him. And he sinks the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Nets. And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Here's Williams. Here's Claxton. Back to Williams. Screen by Claxton. To stop the drought. Williams' shot is good. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside Dick. Here he goes. Kicks it to Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Rebounded by the Nets. Russell deciding where to go with it. And then Russell with the dunk.
There's Russell flashing that quickness. This is why his guys encourage him to attack the rack, because he does have that speed.
Now here's Dick. Here's Ingram. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Russell. The 3. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Quickly. Now Pirtle. Here's Dick. And the baseline jumper, no good. Russell against Quickly. Russell attacking. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Russell drives right into the defense. A calculated move to win the foul call where he's pretty much automatic.
Brooklyn shooting their initial free throws of the game here. The first free throw is good. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And both free throws good for Russell.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Outside Barrett. Williams grabs the board. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the inside. Russell finds Williams. Claxton with it. And here's Thomas from the arc. Drills it from deep.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Johnson passes to Claxton. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Quickly. Claxton up top. Russell against Quickly. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Thomas passes to Russell. Outside, Williams. Claxton a screen on Barrett. Williams from long range. Hurdle grabs a miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Quickly, outside. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barrett. Over Williams. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
This is the kind of playmaker Barrett is capable of being. Perfect use of the screen and roll.
Thomas outside. There's a screen. Takes the three. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Pulls it. Misses the jumper. Brooklyn trailing. Back to Russell. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Claxton. Tight defense on him. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Outside Dick. Outside for Ingram. Hurdle with a screen on Johnson. Pulls it from the top of the key. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thomas with the ball. Now quickly defending. Thomas, that's good.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
Raptors trail by 3. Quickly outside. Hurdle with a screen on Williams. Here's Barrett. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Quickly against Russell. Back to Williams. Down low. And stolen by Barrett. And now the Raptors on the break. Elbow shot on the way. Hurdle. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hurdle's got 6 points. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Here's Claxton. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And the Nets lead by 3.
Love the selfless approach from Russell. His teammates appreciate when he finds them uncovered.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Watford comes in for Johnson. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Melton in for Russell. Here's Shed. Pass to Barrett. Over Thomas. Shot is good by Barrett. He's got 6.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Melton. Rebound, Toronto. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Both free throws good from Barnes. 36 seconds left in the first. Melton passes to Thomas. Melton with a screen on Barrett. Here's Thomas for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Barrett with it. He has 6. Clock at 4. from deep three-point land. No good on the shot.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Raptors. They're up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Trendon Watford is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Sharp. And it's Johnson in at the shooting guard. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. From deep, Melton. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Barrett. Tries again. Boucher down low. Guarded by Sharp. Here's Shed. Yet to see a basket. To the paint. Tries yet again. And the layup by Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Yeah, exceptional job. Barnes just diving towards the open area off the pick.
Melton passes to Thomas. Sharp, a screen on Barrett. Here's Thomas. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Thomas has got 7 points.
Thomas doesn't need a lot of space in this situation. He is so good at breaking defenses down.
Outside Barrett. Over Thomas. No good off the back of the rim.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
The quick look, no good that time. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And here's Johnson. Now here's Melton. There's a screen. And he hits it to tie the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Outside Barrett. To the middle. Barnes in the post. It's against Watford. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
You know what that is? It's time for team.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Melton finds Johnson. Watford inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Offensive rebound. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Toronto shooting only 42%. Looking to end this cold spell. In deep, Barrett drops it in. Barrett's got 8.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Melton outside. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Thomas. Guarded by Barrett. That one falls. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Melton. Thomas outside. Walter pulls it in. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Barnes. There's a screen. They get it back. And the basket by Boucher.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Melton passes to Johnson. Back to Melton. And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like to pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Shed, that's good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Brooklyn with the ball. 4-point game. Outside Johnson. Pass to Melton. Five on the clock. Shoots. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Barrett. Here's Shed. This one for 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Nets trail by 7. Now Thomas. He's got 9. Melton outside. Johnson on the wing. Thomas outside. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Watford. Williams is checked in for Johnson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Melton. Now here's Pirtle. He has 6. Quickly outside. Here's Dick. Offline with a 3. And Williams has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 5.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton. At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Melton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Raptors also with a sub. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Boucher. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Raptors lead by 4. Inside, here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Claxton. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Quickly, passes to Pirtle. And here's Dick. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The rebound by the Nets. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Melton passes to Russell. Shoots over Barnes. The shot by Russell, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. On the wing quickly. Back to Dick. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And here's Ingram outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Over to the wing. Russell with the ball. Claxton a screen on Barnes. The shot by Russell, no good. Toronto leading by 4. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Russell. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Williams. Quickly with the ball. Picked by Pirtle. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Russell to pass to Claxton. Outside Johnson. Back to Claxton. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Shoots. They get the rebound. Goes back up. And Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 6 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Ingram. 1:14 left in the first half. And again, no good by Toronto. The Nets have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Melton passes to Johnson. Pass to Williams. Shot from the wing. And Claxton throws it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Quickly. Still without a bucket. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. It's stolen by Ingram. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Misses that shot. Struggling now. Shooting 1 for 8. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Russell to pass to Melton. Back to Russell. The 3 is up. The shot no good. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Greetings, one and all, the postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
They should just keep shooting three-pointers. It's worked well for them. Why ever go inside?
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
That's not a note, that's a whole chorus. Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. So far in this series, they've shown they can get the better of this team, but all tied up at the half. Are they getting, a little too overconfident?
If they are, that's a mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, especially in the midst of a playoff series.
I agree. You've got to have that killer instinct at all times. Maybe this is a wake-up call for them to get them back on track.
Close games like this certainly help keep us awake, right, Shaq?
Here he is again. He has
what
what's
happened?
it called when you have the sleeping disorder?
Rip Van Shackle.
There it is.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And Russell's got the ball here for the Nets. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Thomas has got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Outside Dick. Quickly with a screen on Thomas. And it's Dick off the drive. Thomas with a steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Johnson. Now Russell. Clock at 6. For the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Russell's got 8.
Just wheeling that one in. That's a tough shot there by Russell.
Quickly outside. Counted from distance. And the Raptors lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Claxton against Pirtle. Claxton passes to Russell. Now here's Thomas. Good work defensively by Dick. On offense, here come the Raptors. Pass to Ingram. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. To the middle. Here's quickly. Up and over Russell. No good off the glass. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Yes! Be careful because he is a rhythm scorer. Thomas has been locked and loaded all night with a full clip.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam capturing the moment. Thomas has gone 6 for 14 tonight. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. 3 from Barnes. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Johnson using his post moves to get the 2 points. And now a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Russell against quickly. Pass to Ingram. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And here's Russell. Back to Thomas. Russell against Ingram. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Russell's got 10.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And that one's good. Ingram.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Now on the move to the floor. Give it up. The Brooklyn Nets
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Claxton passes to Johnson. Drains the triple. Give him 8.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Raptors trail by 6. Quickly outside. Pass to Barnes. Top of the key. Brooklyn pulls it in. Russell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes a three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you can hope for.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's quickly to the inside. Dick. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Dick's got his second basket on the night. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And here's Russell. 13 points in the game.
Thomas is electric. He always makes things happen when he's on the floor.
Here's quickly. 9-point game. Outside Dick. Russell against Quickly. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
A shot by Johnson. No good. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Ingram, the pass to Barnes. They set the pick. Lets the three fly. Nails it from 3. Barnes has got 11 points.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Pass to Claxton. Outside, Williams. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ingram. Brooklyn with the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 now.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Raptors trail by 4. Quickly outside. Here's Ingram. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Here's the floater. Deflected. Outside Dick to the paint. Here's Quickly. And it's all tied up. 5 points in the game.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Brooklyn has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Johnson. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
For the lead. And Quickly finishes it off. Quickly's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Russell to pass to Thomas. Russell against Quickly. The kick out to Johnson. Thomas outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Rebound Toronto. Now here's Quickly. He has 7. They set a pick. Releases. And another basket for Toronto.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Claxton. Here's Russell. Lets it go from deep. Barnes with the rebound. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Quickly. Outside Barnes. Picked by Pirtle. 3-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Thomas outside. Back to Williams. Outside Johnson. Here's Thomas. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Quickly. Off target from the baseline. The Nets shooting only 42%. Here's Williams. Yep, that one's good. Williams has got 8 points. The Raptors shooting about 53% of the third, a very good number. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
All right, man. It's time for the dance dance. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Watford comes in for Williams. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Melton in for Russell. Pass to Walter. Here's Bobo. Here's Walter. No points yet. Boucher a screen on Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Barrett. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Melton passes to Watford. Pass to Johnson. Melton with the ball. Fires the three. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Bobo. Here's Shed. There's the three. The shot no good. Melton outside. From deep, Johnson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for the Toronto Raptors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They lead by 4. DeAnthony Melton out there with Johnson. Then it's Trendon Watford. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Sharp in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Now Melton.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Abaji's checked in for Toronto.
Number 30.
On defense, the Raptors. 6-point game. Here's Melton. Abaji with a rebound. On offense, here come the Raptors. Pass to Walter. Back to Barrett. Six on the shot clock. Rebounded by Johnson. And that's shooting around 41%. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's gotten his first basket of the night.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Walter. Pass to Barrett. Boucher a screen on Johnson. Here's Walter. The three is up. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Now Melton. Back to Thomas. And he lays it up and in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Abaji. Boucher a screen on Thomas. Here's Abaji. Drops in the 3. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Melton. Thomas outside. And there's another one for the Nets.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
So it's Toronto now. The Nets making their last shot. And it's Barrett off the drive. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Melton with the ball. Pass to Thomas. For 3. Bobo with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Barrett. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Walter. Here's Abaji. Over Thomas. Abaji can't hit. Barrett against Johnson. Melton outside. Sharp with it. It's Thomas on the wing. They set the pick. Releases. Bobo with the rebound. Toronto leading by 5. Here's Walter. Pass to Mobo. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mobo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Brooklyn, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Melton passes to Thomas. It's tipped. Here's Walter. Melton covers.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
And Brooklyn has possession. Trailing by 10. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Sharp finds Thomas. Here's the pick to stop the run. Fires in the triple. Thomas has got 11 points here in the second half.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
You know what time it is. It's time for Team.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Watford. Williams has checked in for Johnson. And Russell is subbed in for Melton. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Outside Johnson. Fires the 3. Rebound Toronto. Birtle's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Ingram pass to Dick. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
I just love the ball move.
Outside Johnson. Paxton a screen on Barnes. Johnson for three. Gets the three ball to go.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Quickly outside. Barnes with a screen on Russell. Quickly passes to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Russell. Launches it. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And here's Barnes. Let's go with a three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Williams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The shot by Russell, no good. Toronto leading by 8. Now here's Quickly. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Thomas outside. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram. Toronto has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Quickly.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Let's go, everyone.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grady Dick picks one up.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
Free throw good. Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. Raptors lead by 10. Pass to Ingram. From the strike. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Now here's Thomas. Guarded by Dick. Thomas misses. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And it's Dick off the drive.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
First one at the line is good. good as he hits both shots. Nets trail by 14. And it's Thomas on the drive, and the shot goes down. Thomas has got 15 points here in the second half.
An aggressive shot maker who can torch you off the bounce. That's a strong move by Thomas.
Toronto shooting at 49% so far in the game. Has to dig. Now quickly. 6 to shoot. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Here's Thomas. Drops in the layup for 2. Thomas has got 28.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Raptors.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Thomas has got 30. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Ingram. Williams defending. The shot by Ingram, no good. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And so Toronto takes the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Emmanuel Quickley.
Thinking bigger, you thought I was cooler, and I was taking risks. Palisades, chilling in the shade, might take